The winner of the May 2011 Map of the Month is Zeeba Pool by Zeeba. Now it might come as a surprise to some of you, certainly it came as a surprise to me. It's a visuals only map, and it's fucking good. Really, really good. This makes me feel a little bad for Captain Terror, who in the previous review, I kind of slayed it a little bit for being visuals only, but well, I think you'll see why I'm so impressed with this one when you see the video. Architecturally, the map is stunning, pretty much flawless. You can tell it was really, really cleanly built, really solid brushwork. And the easy way to tell that is because if it wasn't, it wouldn't compile. Trying to compile this if it wasn't solidly built would be like trying to build a house on a foundation of mashed potato. It's not a good idea. It's a very interesting layout. There's stairs snaking up cliffs, there's little paths underneath waterfalls, there's slides that go around the map. Very, very few straight edges, everything's rounded. And everything's at different heights, and it just feels like it wasn't built with the hammer grid. It feels like it was built with imagination, and I know that's a very cheesy line, but it's true. Above all with the architecture is it's totally believable. I could see myself standing in this location. Well, obviously not me, because I couldn't afford a place like that, but you know, I could see somebody standing there in that pool and just completely losing themselves in it, because it's beautiful, it is. The texture set is absolutely fantastic. I would really like to know if they're yours or not, Zeeba. I don't know if they're original content or not. If they are, fantastic job. Even if they're not, well selected textures, very nice. Creates a very consistent art style throughout the map. Everything blends together quite nicely. Although there is a slight lack of trims, which means that edges tend to be a bit sudden. That's probably my only critique for texturing. Especially the sort of where the cliffs meet the grass and stuff like that, and the edge of the pool could just use a wee trim, but not too important. As far as lighting is concerned, it's nice enough in the daytime version, no complaints, but then you play the nighttime version and just blown away. It's absolutely fantastic. Comparing the daytime version and the nighttime version is like comparing a cloud and the aurora borealis. There's little coloured highlights, there's blues down the slides, there's cyans under the water and stuff like that. All looks very, very natural, very, very nice, and very watery. It's the sort of lighting you would expect to see at a pool. And also there's spotlights and sprites, which is something you actually rarely see in the Goldsource engine, and it's been pulled off here very, very nicely. For ambience, I mean, I don't think I have any critiques at all. All the sounds I would expect to be there are there. In the nighttime version, there's chittering crickets, and as you go under the waterfall, it's big thundering water sound. Really, really, really nice, and again just helps make it that much more believable. Gameplay wise, I don't really have much to say. It's a visuals only map. If I was to complain, I would say that invisible walls, never a good thing, don't use them, and a couple more interactive elements like the slide would be really nice, because the slide's a really nice touch. Overall, it's stunning. I mean, a really, really solid bit of mapping. The only question would be, why the fuck did you do it in Goldsource? I mean, you're clearly way beyond the Goldsource engine. You have gone beyond the Goldsource engine in this map, and somehow compiled it, which is a skill that's a little bit scary. I can only assume that if you were to use a more up-to-date engine, it would be like some sort of Ark of the Covenant type effect, where we would all play the map and a big white blinding light would come out of the monitor and melt our faces off and kill us. If that is the case, thanks for taking our lives into consideration and not releasing a map on a better engine. I'd rather my face didn't melt, so cheers. You scary fucking mapper. Fantastic. Comparing the daytime version and the nighttime version is like comparing a cloud and the